5-minute view from the Cop. Sat at home tonight, along with thousands of other fans, or maybe quite a lot of them will be in the pub, hopefully down Middlesbrough, spending their money down around the ground. We actually saw on TV that some of the fans had been down projecting Chancery we get out of our club and such onto the stadium, which was pretty good. There were a few in there, which is a bit surprising, really. Don't know exactly what the attendance was, but certainly there should be a lot more Middlesbrough fans than Wednesday fans. There was only 4,000. I think Middlesbrough fans, they sold out their allocation. There were a few that were in the home, just a smattering in the home side stands that were wearing some of them wearing black and yellow scarves, which is a bit weird, really, protesting that they want the chairman out and being told to not turn up, but each to his own, really, I suppose. There was a minute's applause for Milan Mandaric, which I think that they're going to repeat on Saturday, which is good, because we don't want to miss that one. But it's ironic, really, isn't it, that the chairman who saved us from extinction is being lauded, whilst the current chairman is running us to extinction. But the lack of fans in the ground really showed on 10 minutes. We expected to have the chance to get out of our club. Couldn't hear a thing, couldn't really hear anything other than the Middlesbrough fans. You could say that we had a minute of applause followed by 90 minutes of silence. So we went with a similar side to what we've been doing the last few matches, but Palmer was preferred to Otigbayo, still got a lot of injuries. We decided to go with Lowe and Ugbo up front. I mean, Lowe's been doing okay. Ugbo is a nuisance, but never really looks like scoring. And we got Joe Lumley in goal. Not Joanna Lumley, but Joe Lumley. Emergency keeper, replacing the previous emergency keeper we had to bring in. So this one we've got for 7 days. And but we, as expected, really, with a team that were challenging for the top, they put us under the cosh from the start. And only 6 minutes in, there was a bit of a controversial goal because they scored, looked like to be quite well worked, but there was one of their players was offside and he was in the sight of the keeper, sort of pulling the defender out, I think it was Palmer, and enabled Whittaker, their striker, to have plenty of space to actually score. And, you know, you probably thought actually keeper Lumley could have done better. Obviously, he's only just joined the team. He's not been a first choice where he's been. So you just think, well, okay, fair enough. I get it. He's probably not going to know any of the players, whether he's had any kind of training with them or anything like that. So we expected a really tough night, and you know, we seemed to be playing at the start with some resignation. Must have been very difficult for the players playing in front of not really much in the way of support, and so I think that when they scored, the heads were down. They were walking away sort of with their heads down. And I thought, oh dear, you know, this could be a really bad night. Beforehand, talking to a few fans, thought that, you know, we'd probably get tanked really tonight. And then we had a major let off when Lumley again. He came out to challenge a player the ball and just completely legged him up inside the box, but actually waved it off. VAR would have called that. Absolutely. I did worry at one point that we were going to see him sent off. They wouldn't have done that, I suppose, but you can imagine the emergency keeper being sent off that's been brought in to replace the emergency keeper that got sent off. But anyway, after that point sort of went, the only way is up. It went uphill. We grew into the game. We battled well for the remainder of that half, and then in the second half, as we have done before, I think it was obviously a good half-time team talk, and told them to lift themselves up a little bit and, show that fight. We were still all cheering them on from away on the sofa. And we actually bossed it in the second half, and we did have several chances. They did have some chances, but Lumley actually, after his initial couple of bloopers, actually pulled off a string of really, really good saves. And actually, I would probably say that he was our man of the match. The team sort of played okay. Nobody really played poorly. But he was just the one that really stood out for me. But like I say, we had quite a few chances, and we could have actually, with a bit more quality, and here we are again, saying this every week, could have got us at least a deserved draw. So I think we deserved to get something out of that match. I think we had the most possession. They had more shots, but we pretty much dealt with anything. They were probably expecting to just walk us over, given the situation we've got with the players, and we've not really got much quality to call on in backup. But hopefully, on Saturday we should be back with more people turning up. I think everybody will be looking forward to that. Actually, there'll be more people coming. I think seeing us on TV and actually seeing that we're showing fight, and it's quite amazing, really, because there's been a lot of times when we've not shown fight. We've had good quality players out there. They've put in a poor performance, and we've all gone home a bit disappointed. This, we're not really expecting anything. We're not expecting to win, and people are really surprised by the fight that we're showing. We showed fight under Danny Roll that first season. Second season, it was a bit of a letdown, really. We could have done better, just with a little bit of investment into the squad. But we're continuing that fight, so well done to the players, well done to manager, really, for that. Got to really be happy with that performance, and only 1-0, a little bit disappointed in that sense. We deserve more than that, but it's a result that nobody expected. So back at home again on Saturday, and let's hope that we can actually show we can get some points. Not going to catch United up, but just keep battling away. Until next time, bye for now, and up the Owls.